Hello again. Today I thought I'd do something a little bit different. Normally I'm talking about murders, genealogy, history, or my travels. But today I thought I'd let you into the Old Broads world and how I spend my day. Now before you think this is one of those fancy wellness routines, it isn't. I'm certainly not a princess and I don't spend a fortune on expensive products or treatments. These are just little things that I've picked up over the years that help me feel my best. Because if I'm going to look after this place, with the gardens, the house, the dogs and everything in between, then I'd better look after the Old Broad. The very first thing I do of a morning is open all the windows. And I don't care how cold it is. We are just into the last month of winter here and the air is brisk and invigorating. I prefer the cold weather over the heat. Sometime last Christmas, I started listening to wonderful motivational speakers. And so I took all the bits that really resonated with me and I made my own 12-minute affirmation recording. It's in a lovely, calm voice with floaty music and meaningful visuals. So every morning, the dogs and I lie there and listen to it. If I'm awake really early, I'll sometimes listen to it twice. And while I'm listening, I stretch as far as the dogs will allow. These 6 dachshunds are not terribly accommodating in the early hours and definitely refuse to come out from under the blankets. A firm hand massage is usually achievable. Who would imagine pressing your fingertips and palms with your thumbs would feel so good? Motivation restored, it is then outside time for the dogs, regardless of arguments while I air the bed. I never make it immediately. I like to fold everything back. I have black linen sheets so you can't see the dog hair. They get washed regularly, but in between, a good airing will do. After I shower and dress, I come back and make it properly. And yes, I've got strategically placed cushions and my lovely throw across the bottom of the bed. I just love walking into the bedroom that looks peaceful and inviting. It's one of those little luxuries that don't really cost anything. I think I've already told you about putting a few drops of essential oil on the shower floor of a morning so that the steam fills it with beautiful fragrance. That's something I love doing. And I don't use soap on my face anymore, just warm water. I've found my mature skin is much happier that way. And then when I get out, I moisturise with tallow balm. I don't buy expensive moisturiser anymore. Tallow really suits my skin, and I've been very happy with it. I make sure I rub it well down into my neck and my hands and cuticles as well. Oil swilling is something I've started doing recently. So after I've cleaned my teeth, I get a good teaspoon of solid coconut oil into my mouth and I swish it around for about a minute. Now I have to laugh because when I first started doing this, it made me gag. It was so thick and globulous, but I persevered and now it doesn't bother me at all. I find it leaves my mouth fresh. And the coconut oil has natural antimicrobial properties, which I prefer to regular mouthwashes which contain alcohol. Just remember, don't spit it into the sink. I always spit it into a piece of toilet paper and then put it in the bin, because nobody wants a clogged up drain. Despite being a believer in grounding myself, I never walk around barefoot. Years ago, I had plantar fasciitis and I never want that to come back. In summer, in the house, I wear indoor thongs and in winter I wear slippers with good arch support. It's my insurance policy against the return of the dreaded PF. Brushing my hair upside down gets the blood to my brain and to my hair follicles. Then I do my no-fuss side plait and I'm set for the day. Once upon a time, the first thing I'd reach for would be a cup of coffee. But now, even before I think about coffee, I drink a big glass of warm water. because hydration throughout the day has become very important as I age. I've made quite a few changes to my diet over the last few years. I've given up alcohol, and I rarely eat bread anymore, and I mostly stay away from dairy because I've found it just doesn't agree with me. My coffee is usually black, although every now and again I'll have a little lactose-free milk in it. And if I have cheese these days, it's usually goat's cheese because that seems to suit me much better. Now, before I have my morning coffee, I like to put on some music. I love BJ Thomas, and lately I've been listening to Miley Cyrus singing Flowers. I think she's remarkable, and I just love the message in that song. So I sit there with my coffee, listening to music that lifts my spirits before the day begins. I'm intentional, and I enjoy it. One funny thing I've noticed is that I hum. And sometimes the music is playing and sometimes it isn't. Apparently, humming is good for you. It helps with airflow to your nose and lungs, and it's also very relaxing. Maybe that's why I do it. I never escape with less than 2 loads of washing each day, thanks to my dogs. Always add a splash of white vinegar to the wash. I've done this for years. By getting it on early, it's got the whole day to dry naturally. Even in winter, I have a great spot where it dries very well, so I only use the dryer if I absolutely have to. I recently had to buy myself a new vacuum cleaner, and after years of a stick vacuum, which was supposed to be the duck's guts, I've returned to a bagless, corded Dyson. After researching and reviews and my own personal opinion of stick vacuum cleaners, I decided progress wasn't all it's cracked up to be. And you will never catch me with a robot vacuum. I've seen too many horror stories involving them and dogs to ever be tempted. And while I did find it side-splittingly funny when it happened to someone else, it's definitely not something I would ever want to discover in my own home. Now, before anybody thinks the old broad spends all day looking after herself, nothing could be further from the truth. Because once I finish inside, there are 10 acres outside waiting just for me. Lawns need mowing, garden need weeding, fruit trees need pruning and looking after, fertilising, and there's always something that need repairing. Last week I spread gravel all over the driveway using Felicity, my trusty tool cat. She's one of the hardest working girls on the property. Felicity does the heavy lifting. I use her to transport soil and compost for the garden beds, and I use a tipper on the back to load up with branches and sticks and things that I need. Any trees that fall down, they get picked up and removed by her front teeth. She's an amazing asset. I couldn't be without her. It won't be long now until the weather warms up and all the little buds that are setting will start to bear fruit. There is nothing better than being able to pick fresh fruit, vegetables and herbs from your own garden. Well, that's enough for today. Next time I might share about my afternoons. But for now, take care of yourself. And I'll leave you with this thought.